Welcome to This is the Way, where we learn to hear Yahweh's voice in everyday life. Isaiah 30:21 says, "When you turn to the right or to the left, you will hear his voice saying, 'This is the right path to follow.'" In a world full of noise and confusion, this space is about clarity, direction, and walking the path Yahweh has set for you. Let's lean in, listen closely, and follow his way.
Hello, this is Blake Higginbotham with Apostolic Kingdom Alliance. Welcome to This is the Way. We're going to continue our study today from the book of Huios, and it's a book that helps us discover sonship, learn to hear and obey the voice of the Spirit, and grow up into Him in all things, which is the ultimate goal of every true equipping ministry. That's what they desire for every person that they disciple, for every person that they train and equip. And the ultimate goal is that the disciple will become the discipler, and not just a follower. Sonship, understanding sonship, from identity to kingdom stewardship. Introduction. If the concept of sonship introduces us to our true identity as heirs, then understanding that identity is what allows us to actually manage the estate. Too many believers discover that they are loved by the Father, yet they continue to live by old reactionary rules of spiritual infancy. They possess the title of a son, but they lack the mindset required to handle the inheritance. Understanding sonship takes us past the entry point of identity and plunges us into the practical day-by-day reality of a mature heir or huios. It is a call to align our character with our position. This teaching explores the structural shifts that occur when a believer stops merely studying sonship and begins to fully understand and live out of it, catching the Father's heart. The hallmark of a mature son is not how much theological information they possess, but how deeply they align with the Father's character. An infant focuses on what they can get from the parent's hand. A mature son focuses on what is moving in the parent's heart. Understanding sonship means shifting our priority from spiritual busywork to relational intimacy. We're not asking, "What can I do for God today?" We start asking, "What is the Father doing, and how can I cooperate with Him?" This alignment shifts our motivation from duty to delight. We no longer obey out of a fearful obligation to avoid punishment, but out of the deep desire to mirror family character. Number 2, character over accomplishment. In a performance-driven culture, it is easy to mistake public spiritual achievements for private spiritual maturity. However, the Father prioritizes internal transformation over external accolades. The minor, napios, seeks visibility, immediate gratification, and performs to showcase gifts. The mature son, huios, seeks hidden growth, integrity, and the development of fruit that last. True sonship requires our internal character to be strong enough to support the weight of our external calling. True sonship requires our internal character to be strong enough to support the weight of our external calling. If our gifting outpaces our character, failure is inevitable. Understanding sonship allows the Father to prune our ego so that our roots grow deeper than our branches. Shifting from warfare to cultivation. One of the most profound paradigms in this stage of maturity is how we view spiritual conflict. Immature believers often live in a state of perpetual crisis, viewing life entirely through the lens of reactionary spiritual warfare. They are constantly fighting the enemy. And I think that I could cite several examples of this, and you'd know exactly what I'm talking about. A mature son, however, operates from a higher vantage point. Because they understand that the victory has already been won, their primary focus shifts from warfare to stewardship. Reactionary infancy, constant warfare, exhaustion, mature sonship, cultivating the field, or legacy. Instead of fighting ghosts, a huios focuses on planting, watering, and building. They exchange weapons for plowshares, focusing on establishing culture, protecting community, and nurturing the environment the Father has assigned to them. Conclusion: understanding sonship is the bridge between knowing who we are and executing what we are called to do. It reminds us that maturity cannot be rushed, nor can it be faked through religious performance. It is a slow, beautiful process of catching the Father's heart, letting character outgrow reputation, and trading, listen, the exhausting anxiety of warfare for the peaceful authority of cultivation. When we truly understand sonship, we stop trying to impress the Father and simply begin to represent Him. All of this was taken from Huios by Blake Higginbotham, and all of my books can be purchased at books.blh.me, or if you like it in audio book format, booksbyblh.xyz. If you're viewing me by Facebook, please click on like and follow, and you'll be notified every time I upload a video or go live. If you're following me by YouTube, please click on subscribe or notification, and every time I upload a new video or go live on YouTube, you will be notified. Until next time, this is Blake Higginbotham with This is the Way. I bless you in Yeshua's name.
Thanks for spending this time with me on This is the Way. Remember, no matter where life leads, Yahweh's voice is always there, saying, this is the right path. Follow it. If this encouraged you, share it with someone who needs direction today. Stay tuned, stay listening, and keep walking His way.